Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. Welcome back. We're going to do a devotional today, and then I will show you my test piece that I did on my Sentro machine yesterday. And that is a knitting machine. All right, first of all, I want to welcome all the new subscribers. There were a couple recent ones that they stumbled across our channel, and I hope that you stick around to get daily nourishment, and we're a pretty neat group here, I think. Very special. All right, let's do our devotional first. Rebuke, resist, refuse. You are in a spiritual battle, whether you realize it or not, whether you want it to be or not. There is no such thing as being a conscientious objector or pacifist in this spiritual battle. There are 3 scriptural weapons you can use in this battle: rebuke, resist, refuse. You may want to write those down and have them handy on a mirror in the bathroom. Rebuke, resist, and refuse. You rebuke words of the enemy that are spoken to you or against you. You resist advancements of the enemy that are made against you. You refuse labels that the enemy tries to put on you. In Luke 4:35, after a demon had spoken to Jesus, this is what the scripture said. Jesus rebuked him, saying, "Be silent and come out of him. Don't let the devil speak to you. Rebuke him." In James 4:7, James tells us to resist the devil and he will flee. 1 Peter 5:9 reminds us that when the devil comes like a roaring lion, we must resist him, steadfast in the faith. The devil intends to push you backward as he makes advancement towards you. Resist him. Hebrews 11:24 tells us that Moses refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. The devil and this world wants to put labels on you, wants you to comply with their menial assessment of you. You must refuse this. Refuse the label that is being placed on you. Failure to rebuke is to comply. If the devil speaks sickness and death to you and you won't rebuke him, you are unwittingly complying with what he said to you. When the devil is speaking words of death, despair, and defeat over you, do not comply. Rebuke. Failure to resist is to submit. If the devil is tempting you in some way and you won't resist him, you are unwittingly submitting to his direction. When you're being tempted to go astray, don't be a pacifist and willingly submit. Resist. Failure to refuse the devil's labels is to agree with him. Had Moses agreed with being called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, the Israelites would have never been delivered from slavery in Egypt. There are people around you who are depending on you to refuse the label Satan puts on you. Don't comply. Refuse. Rebuke, resist, refuse. So if we can keep these words in our arsenal against Satan, that we are never going to listen to his lies. He's the father of lies, and he's very good at it. He's very good at lying to us. So we mustn't let him play mind games with us, right? All right, I hope you enjoyed that devotional for today. I thought it was pretty good. I love going out and then applying when we do these devotions. Okay, I need to remember this and start applying this also into my life. And anytime Satan enters into my mind, I'm going to rebuke, resist. I'm just not going to let him do it. He's not getting inside my head. And as long as we follow Jesus and we study the Bible and we know the scriptures, we are better equipped to do this. All right. Okay. Yeah. I did really well. This is my chest piece. Now look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And look at that. Look at those knit stitches. Now this was what they call waste yarn that holds these stitches on, and there's a certain way that you take this off and all that. And what happened was I was getting really excited because it was going so good. Well, the famous knot in the yarn appeared. I didn't realize it, and it made a big mess. I asked the group later, how do I cut it out and just restart at that point and not at the beginning? Attach the yarn there. There's still quite a few tips and tricks I have to learn, but I think this is off to a good start. And it's a double thickness because this is a tube. And you can make this as long as you want, and you can gather both ends and put a pom-pom and make a beautiful scarf. You can finish it off with a seam and put tassels on it or fringe. Yeah, and the hat, like say if this was the top of my hat, I would gather it by pulling the string, and that would be the top of the hat, and then you have to pull it through the tube. It's a double layer hat. It's really cool. Later on, when I get a hat finished, I will kind of come on and show you that progress. But yeah, I'm still playing with it, still learning, but I think not bad, not bad. And I love this yarn. This is with a Red Heart yarn, I believe. And came in a big roll. But I like this for men's hat and scarves. Maybe put a solid brown border on it, or an off-white border, or even a tan border for the brim of the hat would be nice. So that's what I played with. I was reading some more hints and tips. I have a table that's not got a real smooth surface. It's one of those plastic tables, but it's not smooth. And the suction cups don't stick to this table. So I ordered me a tray, like a cafeteria tray type thing. And someone said that it sticks really good to that. And I might have to get me another snack tray, because that would be the right height to do my cranking and stuff. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm once I get this going, you're going to be seeing hats and scarves and ear warmers. But right now, I'm in the baby steps. I'm a greenie. I am green at this. But yeah, I will be taking this apart and reusing this yarn again for more practice. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. And we can take delight in the works of our hands. And here's that knot. This is a culprit right here. And I didn't know how to reattach it. And then what happened was this. Right here. Now there is a way that you can make this into a drop stitch scarf. I haven't done that yet, of course. But yeah. All right, well, that's it for today. As you know, or maybe you don't know, my husband comes on Mondays also, and last Monday, he did Miracles Part 1. Today is going to be Miracles Part 2. So if you get a chance, you might want to check out his video too. He does a really good job. We are partners in this, and I told him today, I said, you know, you're going to have to crank up some yarn cakes for me and help me do some turning with this knitting machine, because you have to go like this constantly. And so I said, yeah, we'll take breaks. He's all for it, so that's good. I just love that guy. He's so great. All right, everyone. I have to get up and get out of here. You have a most blessed day in the Lord, and Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow with another great devotional at God, Crochet, and Chatter. Bye.